like your classic talk.
That's the classic talk. What else am I supposed to say? I don't know.
No, that's totally fine.
Well, is it on?
It's on, and we got Chris and Michelle back here behind the camera. We're on the gimbal for the Annealer reveal. Make sure the audio is working.
I hear you.
We are heard. It was back to me setting up the tech support today. It was a little bit of a finagling, but we got it figured out. If you guys got questions, I don't have my computer in front of me because I was figuring out all that tech. So I'll look at your questions afterwards.
Use my
Michelle
phone.
We'll be looking at, yeah, can I take that from you?
Yeah.
Let's get these guys live on the camera.
There wasn't any comments yet to make, so there was nothing showing. So if you're watching, hit #live if you're watching us live and tell us what you think of the show. I have some news about the snail that I found outside. They're going to highlight that in just a minute. I won't steal their thunder.
So this is the Gathering Point Annealer reveal from show number 158.
You are so smart.
Yeah.
You are
Dun,
so
dun, dun,
smart.
dun.
So Sam's on her way. She had some tragedy today. I mean, she's okay, but she had a little, crafting tragedy, so she was running a little late.
She cut her finger. Wasn't she like,
She cut her thumb with an exact knife.
gutting a holiday Easter goose or something?
No, she was
Oh.
doing some crafting, and she cut her finger, got some stitches. She's on her way.
So that's
we'll
perfect.
Wish her luck. I'm
She'll
gonna
be
step
here real
out.
soon.
There's my.
I'm seeing some comments. We got some folks coming in. Welcome to the show. Hashtagging live. Super cool. Thanks for doing that, folks.
So who are you?
And we are the Glass Academy.
But you personally, who are
My
you?
name is Jacob.
Nice, Jacob Nordine, right?
That's me.
Head cheese around the Glass Academy?
Not quite.
Well, you do like head cheese, don't you?
What kind of cheese is that?
It's like a mixture of like meats and cheese all ground up and olives and pressed into a cube, and then you eat it.
Oh.
I think. But if anybody does
I don't
know
like
a better,
any mixed meat scenario.
if
That's
anybody has a
nasty.
better description of head cheese, could you put that in the comments for us? Because Jake obviously doesn't know what head cheese is.
It's great.
So what's going on? You're going to show everybody what happened in the show?
Oh yes, we got a beautiful Annealer reveal here. We got some beautiful pieces made. A couple other things we'll show you that aren't a part of the show or weren't a part of the show, but we're showing off. And let's take a look at it, folks. Looks like Bill's not into head cheese. He said, no, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I've never eaten it, but I've seen it, and every time I see it, I stay real clear of it, away from it. But it looks nasty.
Anyway, first piece of the show was the snail, folks. And look at the first all-white shell snail we had going on. Turned out really cool. Look at the texture on him. This guy's going into the grouping of the Blossom snails. This is from the Blossom family. And we do also want to remind everybody that our VIPs who do support us with a $5 monthly subscription cost, our VIPs
on
special
YouTube?
Content on YouTube, are going to be getting some sort of first access to their snail pick. We haven't really highlighted that too much. We're still working out the details of how that goes, but we did guarantee that people will get, and that's part of your $5 membership, is getting first access to our brand new shows and product reveals. So there's about 40 of you, 40 members. Not all of you have purchased snails yet, but we're going to get you the details on that. And for everybody else, get excited because next Tuesday is the reveal of the snails. We put a lot of work into the gallery, beautiful displays, a lot of work online. We're starting to get them onto the website, get them prepared for the pre-orders, and I think you're all going to be blown away. So more information to come on that. This guy's going to be part of the Blossom family, and it's going to be incredible. And if you have questions, please holler at us.
He is looking like he's slamming right along.
Now, here's a pretty interesting thing here from Roger. He says, head cheese is everything in the hog head.
Really?
And then, that's Roger Bronson. And then we've got Nicole Mifflin saying, who she's got a custom order on the table here we're going to go over. Let's read up just a quick one here. Head cheese is not a dairy cheese, but a terrine or meat jelly made with flesh from the head of a calf or pig, or less commonly a sheep or cow, and often set in aspic. The parts of the head are used very brain, eyes, ears removed, tongue, feet, heart may be included.
sounds to me like a Google cut and paste.
Sounds like
Nasty.
no more information needed on all that business.
I guess that's just something back in the old times. They would use all the parts. It's like
That's a
people
cool
making
thing. It
soup
is
out
cool.
of hoofs.
Yeah.
Hoof soup.
Yeah. And I almost ate, I was fed a chicken heart on a spoon from the soup that we were eating in South America with my homestay dad. And that was pretty hardcore. They had the feet in there, he'd be pulling them out. I can still remember perfectly him gnawing on the toes of chicken feet.
What?
Pull them out of the soup and just be like gnawing on them, kind of finish off using it as a toothpick.
That's
Like,
kind of interesting.
using the whole body.
What?
Anyway, back to the glass.
Yes, thank goodness.
That was our warmer-upper. Then we went into this piece for Lucy and her amazing Free Columbia organization. And this is a piece for putting seeds into and putting the tiers of seeds for raising money for their organization. Look at the flowers on the front. Turned out super cool. Robin's coming over to say hello and check it out.
Where is she? Hold on. There she is.
Oh, yeah.
Our super shipping and packing lady.
So she's checking it out because this turned out really cool. Chris decided, and we took a look at it, that we were talking about the width of the foot. And you want to explain why we made this secondary foot for it?
Yeah, this is a annual thermometer, hand-blown glass seed thermometer, indicating the levels of money as the money grows as they raise funds. And the foot wasn't big enough. I wasn't happy with it. It's going to be going on every year, and we wanted to make sure it was sturdy enough. It was a little bit wobbly because it was so tall. So we made a new foot for it, and I took the diamond saw and we cut off the foot that was on it. We put on hot, and now Jake's gonna hold that on there, and we're gonna...
It's a perfect fit. That went really nicely on there.
I know, that's all about like the cold working fabrication action.
Big time.
So
It's also a blown foot. When we recreated it, we made it a blown foot, so it's much lighter, it's more even, and it's pretty clean.
and bigger for sure.
Yeah,
So
big time.
that's going to be an amazing piece. We're going to ship out today in the mail to Lucy so she can have it for this weekend
Expedited.
for the first Saturday of their fundraising initiative.
And for every custom order we do, we tell people it's 2 weeks maximum for a custom order. So it's within the 2 week the 2 week maximum
Whoa.
to get that custom order out to you guys. When it happens to be a family member and she calls and says, I need a piece for this weekend, then she gets a special treatment, and we really put the work in.
Well,
to make
just
it happen.
because it's Lucy, she gets the special treatment.
That's right.
Because we love her, our sweetie. So I did want to zoom in on something over here that's climbing up the side of one of Michelle's One Gather vases. Check this out, guys.
We saw this little fella on the show.
He is snailing up the side of her vase. Michelle thought she just found a shell that was just an empty shell, but no, there's something living in that shell, and it's trying to get up into the water of her vase. So that is...
I said it right there. And look at that slime trail, folks. Take notes on the slime trail because you're going to have to do a lot of cleaning in your home when you receive your snail.
Is that poop?
I think it might be a little pile of turd.
I think that's snail poop.
It is, actually. It's all piled up.
It looks like it. I'm in on it too, guys, real close. Sorry to show you a close-up of... Check the camera out, Jake.
Oh my God.
It's poop, and then he slimed away to get away from his own pile up onto the side of this vase.
And that's a pretty good sized turd, but I was saying to keep things nice and interesting on the show today that my girlfriend actually found out the Guinness Book of World Records longest turd is 26 feet long.
Oh, I read about that. The guy was
was a
eating,
girl.
a girl was eating while she was pooping. We don't need to talk about that anymore, though.
Anyway.
I thought you said we were going to talk about the glass. Why did you bring that back up?
I saw a question from Dana about her email and getting first pick of the slugs, of the snails, because she's a VIP member. We're going to line up all the names. We'll make sure, even if you got a different email, we'll figure it out, and we'll make sure it works out for you. Just stay tuned on that. We still got a few more things to iron out before Tuesday's reveal.
Yeah, brand new product right there, guys. We got a whole bunch of them. Look at him.
Then we went on to a custom order specifically for Nicole, who had a baby last month. And look at how this guy turned out.
Look at his eyes. It's the slug with the
Look
pacifier.
right up, little baby eyes on him with a pacifier on a sweet Animal Crossing type leaf.
I'm really zoomed in on this, and it looks great, Jake. It looks super good.
Super cool. Chris did an amazing job gluing them together. There's 2 parts where he glued it together, and it looks hardly like it's glued together. It's stationary on there, so she doesn't have to worry about maybe the baby getting excited about it and knocking it off the shelf.
That baby, when it grows up and gets moving around into its terrible 2 stages, she's gonna have to put that on the tall shelf.
Oh,
Look at those beady eyes.
Super clean.
But that, and the way we put it on there, guys, it's an ultraviolet curing glue. It's the same type of glue they use in your mouth when you break a tooth and they glue your tooth on. They use an ultraviolet light in your mouth, and I used a long wave UV light, and it permanently welds the glass together, which is a pretty sweet technique.
Yeah, it basically becomes glass.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. So that's a gorgeous piece. So what else we got going on over here?
I mean, this guy just got out of control. He's over here gnawing on this carrot. Really crazy looking. Look at his puffy tail from the backside. This piece is for sale, folks. It was not purchased live on the show, so anybody that watched after the fact can take a look at the website and see that it's still available on the website. It's got a beautiful green base. We've got pads, felt pads on the bottom of it. He's got nice haunches over here, really strong
Give him a
thumpers.
complete spin around.
And look at this guy. I've got no perfect modeling hands, but I'll try.
The legs turned out great.
Yeah, the legs look awesome.
It looks like
Straight
it's
thumpers.
just sitting there chilling out. And I made some, let me see if I can zoom in on this. I made some gnaw marks on the end of the carrot, so it looks like he's chewing on the carrot. And look at his little nose, and he's got his little tiny jowls hanging down. That guy is ready to celebrate
It definitely
Easter.
looks like he's got some carrot packed away in those cheeks.
He's a sweetie.
Big time.
So there you go. That's a custom one. He's already on the website, isn't he?
He's on the website. There shouldn't be a picture of him because we made it live and we didn't take a picture while it was live, but it says on the Gathering Point page, bunny made on the Gathering, show number 158. I believe we priced it at $258, maybe $248. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a pretty darn good deal for a carrot, one-of-a-kind bunny.
I'd say.
Yeah.
So what season's coming up, Jake?
Golf season.
Let's take a look at that logo on your shirt right there. That's the Rudolph Steiner Golf Team Golf Club. And look at that right there. And that brings us into the synergy of this next piece that Jake made.
That's right, and I will also point at the boys over here getting some work done. They're working on a beautiful new class we're doing, and Brandon over there on the left is getting into golf season as well. He went golfing yesterday, and he's figuring it out. A little camera shy over there, but he's figuring out the golf, and I'm figuring it out, and Chris loves golf. And just take a look at this sweet one-of-a-kind piece we made. We may get on the website as Father's Day comes around and as the golf season begins, folks. This is your classic
Golf ball mug.
Mug.
That's a beer mug if I ever seen it.
Yeah.
Golf
And
ball right in the
this
bottom of the glass.
for your golf lover in your life, waking up in the morning or having a nice cold one after a round on the course. I mean, that really gets you in the mood to hit some balls when you wake up and see that.
I like it.
So that's super cool. Stay tuned for that. If you guys want to custom order those now, that's available. But we're going to make a couple more colors and eventually get them on the website.
Is it on? Oh, it's not on the website
Not
yet?
Not yet.
Well, if somebody wanted to order a custom
ball special.
golf ball mug beer stein,
Rocks glasses.
they would just reach through the custom order form on theglassacademy.com and indicate that's what they want, and you would reach back to them and
We'd make it
work
happen.
the detail out, and they could
Would
even
be a
have
blast.
it made on the live
Would be a
show.
blast to have it made on the live show because nobody knows about that technique. It's brand new, and to show that piece off, a set of 4 or 2 rocks glasses to make those on the show, show people how we put a golf ball into the glass without burning it up. Crazy.
Yeah. All right, so what else is happening?
That's pretty much what we got going on here, folks. We're going to keep it short and sweet. We've got a lot of things happening at the shop here. We're going to have the experimental show on Sunday, but we really are grinding and putting work in to make this snail reveal the best it can possibly be for both our local customers coming in starting next Thursday, but also our online folks that are going to be getting their picks out on Tuesday for all the pre-orders that have been put in for our brand new product.
Nice.
So we're going to get back to it. Folks, thank you very much for joining us on the Annealer reveal, and we will be talking to you on Sunday. Holler at us if you got questions. You know where to reach us, glassacademy.com, baby.
Nice.